Robert Wadlow. He was the tallest person to ever live that we know of. He grew to be 8'11". Let's check out some pictures. So yeah, this is Robert Wadlow. I believe that's him standing next to his dad. I mean, look at that. His dad's probably, I don't know, maybe 6 foot or something. But this is crazy. Here he is standing next to a car and some women. I don't know who the girls are, but look, dude, his butt is up at where the window is. He could sit down into that in that hole. That's crazy. Here he is. He's pretty young here, but he's standing next to his dad, and he's probably 15 years old or something. There he is, standing by this lady on. She has to get up on a ladder to make eye contact with him. Family photo. Dang, Dad. He makes those people look so small. It's weird. I don't know what kind of condition he had, but he just kept growing and growing. And you know what's crazy? He's so tall. I've seen people, their face is right where his crotch is at. So if he was dating a girl and they started getting down, she could just do it standing up, you know what I mean? There's a statue of him that's like a replica, obviously, of how tall he actually was. So imagine that guy. That guy right there on the left is probably taller than me. And I'm only 5'8". Oh, it says right here. Me, 6 foot, standing next to the statue of Robert Wadlow, who was 8'11". So this guy on the left is 6 feet. So that guy's taller than me. And then standing next to him is... That's wild, dude. Right here, Robert Wadlow, standing next to his average size father. So yeah, dude. Oh yeah, here's the shoes. Look at that. Size 37. And the shoe next to it is a size 12. This shoe makes Shaquille O'Neal's shoe look small. But yeah, Robert Wadlow, born February 22nd, 1918, died July 15th, 1940. I read somewhere he died, let's see, and read these weird Google, most requested, most asked questions. People also ask, and the grammar's always wrong. Look, the sentence, how did the tallest man in history died? Who writes this stuff? So apparently on July 4th, 1940, during a professional appearance at the Manistee National Forest Festival, a faulty brace irritated his ankle, leading to an infection. He was treated with a blood transfusion and surgery. His condition worsened, and he died in his sleep July 15th. And he died in 1940. And surgery, blood transfusions, and all that back then, I don't imagine was great. Could you imagine if he was alive today? He probably would have. They could have cured the infection. I bet he would have been probably 14 foot 9. No, not really, but if he didn't die, he had this condition where his body would not stop growing. He would just outgrow his skin. I don't know. It would be so weird. Waddle's height, 8'11", while his weight reached 439 pounds at his death, and he's only 22 years old when he died. 22. Could you imagine being 8'11" at 22 years old? His great size and his continued growth in adulthood were due to hypertrophy of his pituitary gland, which results in abnormally high level of human growth hormone, HGH. So that's what, he just kept going and growing and growing. Wadlow, born in Alton, Illinois. He was taller than his father by age 8. In elementary school, a special desk was made for him. By the time of his graduation, he was 8'4". He enrolled in Shirtlift College. Okay, adulthood. Wadlow required leg braces when walking and had little feeling in his legs and feet. He never used a wheelchair. Probably didn't have wheelchairs for him back then, obviously. Wadlow became a celebrity after his 1936 U.S. tour with the Ringling Brothers Circus, appearing at Madison Square Garden and the Boston Garden in the center ring. During his appearance, he dressed in his everyday clothes and refused the circus request that he wear a top hat and tails. In 1938, he began a promotional tour with the International Shoe Company, which provided him shoes for free. That's cool. Get some free shiz. Wadlow saw himself working in advertising, not exhibiting as a freak. Yeah, he didn't want to be in the freak show. He just wanted to be a normal person, which he was. I mean, he was normal with HGH growth hormone craziness. He possessed great physical strength until the last few days of his life. I wonder if I could beat him in an arm wrestle. And I wouldn't even be able to reach his arm. Like, if I tried to arm wrestle him, it'd be like me grabbing right here. Probably, I don't know, but could you imagine how long his arm is? 1 year before his death, Wadlow passed John Rogan as the tallest person ever recorded in 1940, 18 days before his death. So yeah, John Rogan is right here. John Rogan was 8'9", I think. Oh yeah, right here. Tallest person ever, 8'9" at the time. Born in 1867. What's with all these really tall people being way back in the day, you know? John Bud Rogan. So yeah, this guy, he had to sit in a cart. There's John Bud Rogan, 8'9". And those goats right there are probably full-size goats. During a professional appearance at the Manistee National Forest Festival, a faulty brace. Oh yeah, we read that. Died of an infection. His coffin measured 10 feet 9 inches long. This is him. I'm assuming that's his mom. All right, let's get some more photos here. Look at this kid. The kid's like, I don't know, this guy's really tall. Crazy, dude. Yeah, that's him and his father. He enjoyed photography and playing guitar until his hands grew too large to do either. Schools made special desks for him, adding wooden blocks to the bottom so he wouldn't have to hunch over in class. Dang, dude. That's wild. The cane he's using is probably taller than me. In order for Wadlow to travel the country, his father had to modify the family's car. I wonder if it was like the dinosaur in the Flintstones. You know, the dinosaur had to have his head out through the roof. He removed the front passenger seat so his son could sit in the back seat and stretch out his legs. In 1938, he began. Oh yeah, I already read that. Okay, there he is. Here he is standing next to an old, looks like a Model A, maybe an old Model A car. But yeah, dude, his crotch area is right level with the passenger window. Look, he's young. I mean, he died at 22 years old, so right here he's probably 15, I'm guessing, something. A young Robert Wadlow. Here he is standing next to his dad. That little girl is up to his kneecap. He could just freaking knee her right in the face. Here he is at the dinner table. They had to modify his table like way higher. That's probably his brother. Look, he's age 10. Can't even see his face until you zoom up. His head's almost touching the ceiling. He wouldn't have a problem changing out a light bulb. Alright, this is brothers. And he was 17 years old. Oh yeah, he had a chair. I don't know if we'll see that picture or not, but his chair they have for him, his father is sitting in it, and his dad's legs don't even go over the edge of the chair. They're just straight, like a little toddler sitting in a chair. Damn, dude. Size 36 shoes, I think it was. Oh boy. I wonder how his hand would probably just envelop my head. There he is with the tape measure. Obviously needed custom clothing. Getting fitted in 1939. That guy needs a telescope to see him. His head's so high up there, you need a telescope. There's his hand. Dude, His thumb is as big as you know. It looks like he's standing next to a doll. That's cool. Look at this old radio over here on the left. Good old days, huh? The good old days. Yeah, size 36 shoe. It looks like he's in a room full of kids. Well, I guess they are kids, but that guy back there looks like an adult. Oh my god. That guy is crotch level, bending over quite a bit just to get a drink. Look at that coat. That's a really long bed. I want to see someone this tall in person. The tallest person I ever seen in person, his name was Mark Eaton. He played for the Utah Jazz, and he was damn tall. Dang, look at this. I want to see a picture of his chair. Look at this, 12 years old, 7'2" at 12 years old. What is that called? A cello or a bass? Posing with the Sons of Pioneers. They must be a band, but he's making that giant bass look like a normal sized guitar. There's his shoe, the statue, and that's that. So there's Robert Wadlow, 8'11", basically 9 feet. Imagine him in the NBA. You can just stand by the basketball hoop and drop the ball in. Crazy, man. I just felt like sharing that with you guys. I mean, if you never heard of him before. Thanks for watching if you did, and peace.